Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for our first match of two matches here this afternoon in the Bentley Gold Cup. On field number 3 will be Dubai Wolves by Cafu against Bangash. Both of these teams having had 2 wins and therefore through to the semi-finals anyway, and depending on the second game here this afternoon. So our lineups there, all the players on the field, and we have playing at number 1 for Wolves by. At number 2 will be Habtoor Al Habtoor on 1 goal. At number 3 will be Felix Hussein on 6 goals. And at the back door, it's the safe house himself, the man called Santiago Laborde, who are playing off 20 goals in total. And for Bangash in the white shirts, Haida Bangash playing on off 0 goals. At number 2 is Facu Kelly on 3. Tito Fernandez Llorente on 8. And at 4 will be Alfredo Capella. And of course, our umpires out there on the field for our first match will be Matthias Baveni and so we have umpire right just lining the 2 teams up on the far side there for the first 3 chuckers of this 5 chucker match, and just looking to see where they're going to line up. It looks like they're staying as they are, with the whites going from right to left towards the villas and the red and maroon shirts of Dubai Wolves by Cafu. Fernandez Llorente to pick up this one here first. Going back with him there is Laborde. Coming in behind though is going to be Capella. Capella looks to pick this one up off the back of the line here now. Laborde was just tempted, having a little bit of a look about going in there, but realised he shouldn't do so, and he fizzes that one forward, and first to surface with it is going to be Benka Pinello. Benka there with Tomasito. Flicks back inside. Beautifully mounted is Benka. Sends that one out here now for pick that one up here now, but he's got Pinello coming in behind, so he needs to keep going up forward, and it is going to be Benka on the play. Benka sends that one up forward and sends that ball up to the front door here now. But the first to surface on this one is going to be Alfredo Capella. Capella under the tail it goes and trying to get round onto that one. On the play here now. Just looking to have a little bit of a shot at goal from about 40 yards out, and it just drifts wide to the left-hand side. So we have Laborde just digging something out of the ground there. She's digging out. The goal judge just comes up and just picks that one up, removes it. And so the ball now will be placed on the back line. Just waiting for play to so players having to be called. We have Capella to bring it in here now for Bangash. Capella goes up with this one, fishes this one out wide here now, and first to surface onto it is going to be Tomasito up onto the play. Is the same, but he'll yield off that and go back to Capella to look after him as Laborde just gets him to force that play and sends it out here at the front door here now for Kelly. Kelly and Pinello going back on it. Kelly tries to get the shot off, couldn't quite get the shot that he was looking for. The play once more, looking to get away there from Bangash. Haida goes up there to Habtoor Al Habtoor, and we have Pinello sends a little backhand there for Laborde, but goes up forward, sending the troops forward, looking for Laborde. Goes out wide here this time, looking to get that out there for Habtoor Al Habtoor. looking the right of way of Tomasito. He gets it stolen on the near side by Polo, and Polo underneath the neck here, looking to go goalward bound here. He's got Hyder to go to cut it out of the play and intercepts that one well and turns back inside once again as Alfredo Capella Barucci goes forward here now. Keeps a nice weighted pass, short. Gets half hooked off out of it, and Polo picks up the ball. Polo opts to make the turning play, leaves it behind though for Capella. Capella on the play once again. Capella looking to come up onto his near side, does so, pushes it wide, makes a bit of space for himself, but he knows Penelo's in there, has to pull that one away from the near side attempt there by Penelo to steal it, and it's now left for Tomasito. Tomasito sends this one out towards the left-hand side of Capella, and first onto it, of course, is going to be there by Kelly. Didn't interfere with his right of way and came in and stole it, and back onto his near side once again, going back there with the ball. They're being pushed into those boards. Couldn't quite pick that up, but the ball ends up recovering the possession once again. Now, Santi opens the shoulder and fizzes that one up at the front door there, looking for Habtor Alabtor, trying to get away there from Tomasito. Habtor Alabtor up onto this play. And he's going to go with a little bit of a neck shot here, goes with a neck shot here, but unfortunately just got a little close to that one there and couldn't get it through the goals, but very close indeed, just about a metre wide of that right-hand goal post. So the ball's on the back line here now, and it's going to be Alfredo Capella to bring it into play. Hyder's quickly changing, as is into play once again. Goes with a long shot, sends this come on to. No, Hyder leaves that for Tomasito and goes forward himself. Tomasito, in comes a Saint. By a Saint onto the play here now as Laborde just got put. Wants to go under the neck here now, and he's looking there for Habtor. Play, and we get a whistle on the play. Having not actually got behind his own players or in front of his own players, or behind as it were, and his half, and therefore he is in an offside position, so therefore the ball and he might not have changed the last time actually. Thought he might have run out of time and come. Ball's being teed up there by Tomasito. As Hyder gets himself changed back out onto the field here. Players called. Alfie brings it forward here now. Alfie. But he opts to go out there for Hyder out on the Villa side on field number 3. Hyder. Nicely he does. Onto his stick side goes Kelly. Probably going to look to make the big shot here now as he pulls. Here now, just lands in front of goal, going past goal. Hyder looking for the backhand. The backhand is slightly interfered with there by Habtor and sent out by Penelo, but to pick it up there is Tomasito. Tomasito coming forward, back towards goal again, avoids the hook. He comes in onto it here now, looking to clear it away, but in turn he's hooked off out of it. And at the back there we have Penelo to pick it up here and settle things down and send it back up the middle of the field, but shows a little bit too much of there by Habtor tries to pick it up on the near side, couldn't quite do so, but it's now going to be Hyder Bangash with the backhand. Tomasito here. You see Capella in there looking to see where Penelo is to keep him off out of the play with Kelly. Now finds a space but leaves it now for conveniently for Capella. Capella fizzes this one up forward here now. Habtor going back with him, gets the bump and the ride off, looks and quickly picked up there by Laborde and taken away from the boards there. Capella checks, turns back the other way. And out wide it is, so the score is still 0-0 here in Chucker number 1 and just over a minute to play, and we do actually get a whistle here now where the umpires do call for those who haven't changed already. So we've had some good runs here so far, but there hasn't been any goals scored. A few attempts, but nothing managing to find the goalpost. Good to see that they're using that ball and moving it around the field nicely. We just have in shot there for our Polo Line viewers. Santi Laborde. Santi coming forward here now. Taps it forward. Brings it up there towards Kelly. Cuts it out underneath the neck here, looking for Pinello. Pinello possibly showed that a little bit too much there to play there from Capella, and fizzes that one up here now for Pinello. Pinello up on the play. Pinello goes by himself on that one there. Tells Habtoor to go up onto this play here now. Goes in, has to have another stab at that one, can't, but Pinello's in. First goal of the match here in the last minute of Chukka number 1 is by Benka Pinello. 1 goal it is to Dubai Wolves by Cafu. We can see on the replay there, good support there with centering shot, and then Pinello just finishing that one off nicely. And we just see we have Tomasito. He's actually dismounted. He's back there with Felix. But the whistle's gone. We've got 18 seconds still left on, so they'll come back and the roll in. Tomasito just making his the long to get onto a little grey mare here now. So there we go, Tomasito, and all of our viewers on Polo Line. Be great to hear from you on Polo Line OK, and that's on Instagram. Drop us a message on Facebook at Polo Next, and of course get logged in onto YouTube on. An umpire right bowls that ball back into play once again in the middle of the line out. It comes out here with Felix, comes away with it here. Here's a call, but he keeps his play himself. He's been shadowed there by Kelly. Kelly comes in, steals that away under the neck. Great play once again there by Faku. Kelly can never underestimate. He had multiple MVPs here so far this match. Gets told to leave it. Tomasito Fernandez Llorente sends this one up forward, looking for Hyder, but it looks like it might fall a little bit more comfortably there for Hab. Over the top of that one as he's hooked off out of it, and it's now going to be Pinello to tidy things up here for the Wolves, and sends this one up the field here now, looking for a same, but it's going to be Kelly. Kelly onto it, makes the. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a whistle on that play. And that there will end Chukka number 1. And the player. And we await the umpire's decision. With the score being 1 goal it is to Wolves, and Bangash still to open up their account. And for our Polo Line viewers, we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
I think we have more horses this year. And a lot of experience now. We've been playing for 6-7 years now in the high goal, so you learn every year. You learn from your mistakes. With the horses, it is weird, but you know, when we are not playing the UAE, Fede is always here to help us out. He knows all the horses. He's buying. He's in the stables helping us out. The UAE team always helps us out as well. Sheikha and Luke. Against them, it's just a game. We shake hands at the end of the game and we move forward. You know, so there's no. It's not that we are fighting with him, and I like to fight with him on other things, but not. The matches were very, very close. Now we have 6 teams, and I think the other 2 teams are also quite good. You have good players, good horses in Ghantoot and in Mahra as well. So it's going to be a close tournament. Like we said, we beat UAE and we beat Haptur today. So it makes us believe in us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here now for chukker number 2 of our 24 between Wolves and Bangash. We had a penalty from the halfway line, midfield 5B. It's been sent up by Laborde up there for Pinello. Pinello looks towards those goals and sends that one in towards the goal, but it just drifts wide. Hyder Bangash just making sure that one was not going to go through. For Alfredo Capella Barabucci to bring into play. We're just getting a whistle being blown by the umpire, I believe. So, players to be called for Alfredo Capella to bring it into play for Bangash. It looks like Felix has got himself a little frozen there. Nope, he's on the move now. Drives this. Laborde once again gets it stolen off him though. There this time by Tomasito. Tomasito looking over his shoulder because you know Laborde's going to be there, but he's looking to see where his teammates are and looking for a bit of help. Kelly just gets in the way and tries. On this one here now, he is saying he's taken off out of it there by Capella, tries to drag this one forward, just struggling a little bit there and having to reach back a long way there is Tomasito. Capella goes down the side here now, goes under the neck with that one there, but he gets a bit of cane and gets that one straight down the field, pushing him deep down in the bottom corner. In there, chasing him is saying, so he checks up, turns back round, gets some protection there by Kelly. Good play there by Kelly once again, and leaves it now for Tomasito, and he goes forward, playing well. These team is here now, being unselfish and putting that ball forward, and Tomasito goes for a shot in the vague direction of the goal, but unfortunately going wide. Good teamwork there by the players, just yielding off the ball and going to the player to make room, unselfish. So the ball to be brought in here there by Laborde. Santi. Now for Pinello. Pinello there with Alfredo. Goes one way, comes the other way, and he wants to take the man on, and he does. He's had a show and go, and off he goes here now, does Pinello, looking over his shoulder because he knows he's going to be coming back. And he showed a little bit too much of that one there to Tomasito, and he takes that one away now onto his near side after taking the man, but he's just slipping in there on the near side. Oh, they nearly got away there, but Pinello is quickly back onto this one, coming through at pace and trying to get away there from Alfredo, and Alfredo gets a little bit of a chance. His flag up in the air. He thought it went through, but others didn't, but there we'll certainly get a whistle on this finally there now. Oh, we have Pinello dismounted. Could have been a bit of a teeth shatter of that one. Can we have the ambulance, please? Ambulance, please. Ambulance. Adams has come onto the field. You can see on the replay here there, it came in, came away, lovely open backhand shot. Amazing play there by Tomasito to clear that one away. Goal job. Benka on that one there, and a little bit of over exuberance, you might say. Go forward once again here now. Yep. Collected him pretty seriously on that one there, and it looks like we have got a yellow card being. I think that well was certainly hard enough for Pinello to want to dismount. It definitely would have rattled his teeth a little bit. He wasn't going for the Golden Globe Award on that for sure. So the umpire is just explaining it. The ball has been dropped down here now for a penalty 2. Word there from Matthias. And so players to be called here now for Benka Pinello. Penalty here. Benka comes in, drive, shoot. Starting from the 5B in favour of Wolves, with the score now being 2 goals. It is to the Wolves. So the ball's dropped down here now after that penalty from on the 5B spot from the midfield for Santiago Laborde to bring into play here now. Santi taps it forward. Kelly comes up, he gets stagnant, caught on that one a little bit. To go the long way round, but it looks like Laborde's got the legs on him and he's got absolutely no chance of getting back to that play, has Kelly, but it's going to be Laborde. Laborde comes coming at it as well, so he goes on it. Laborde, unbelievably well mounted, comes forward up over the halfway line, letting these ponies run here now. Capella trying to get back to him, comes back onto his near side, but he's got Pinello in there behind. Cito just tips this one, changes the line and cuts this one wide out towards the side here now. Kaida couldn't quite get onto that one there, but it's going to be Capella. Kappa on the play here now. Couldn't avoid that hook there. Comes forward up onto it once more. Pinello being blocked in his play in the back there by Kelly. And a lovely shot there by Hyder, looking to set this one up for there. Here comes Tomasito, picks that one up nicely. Tomasito goes man, then onto the near side again for here Tomasito. Oh, what a lovely passage of play there here this afternoon in Chukka number 2. Opening up the account now for Bangash. 1 goal it is to Bangash and 2 to the Wolves. All outran there by Laborde. Laborde took it all the way down. There, and it was Capella sent that one up nicely, and it was there for well, Polo line viewers. Thank you for coming over, and the ball's back into play. Into play it is, and it's now Laborde. Laborde on the play here now. Laborde tries to get that one up forward, but this time it looks like it's going to be Kelly on the little grey pony, pushing it away there from his teammates, from his opposition here. You see Tomasito goes forward, but this time now here at the back there. He tries to come forward up onto the play, and we get a whistle on the play. Capella reckons he's got enough room to get through there. And Benka Pinello certainly believed he didn't. So the ball's placed down here now for a spot penalty. Laborde taps it up forward here now. In comes Kelly. Goes himself. Rang's got the pony show and go, certainly does. There he is, he goes forward once again. Oh, and Pinello unleashes that one straight into Cappy. And it is Alfredo Capella. Cops a beauty on that one there. Yo. And you see just a little backhand, little to Alfredo. We do get a result, will be a 30-yard penalty. So they're just having a quick chat there with Benker. And got to be a little bit careful about horses and players. He's not the sort of person you'd really want to be annoying, is Alfredo Capella. A lovely gentleman, though he's a big oak of a fella. For a penalty 3 this time. From the 40-yard line, in favour of Bangash, looking to level the scores up here, is Alfredo Capella. Alfie, circling round onto this one here now. Takes a couple of... Capella hits that one high and proud, and through the goal it goes, levelling the scores here in chukker number 2, with all the 2s on the door, with 2 minutes left to play in chukker number 2 and 2. So nicely executed penalty there by Capella. Once more, for umpire right to bowl this ball into play. Bowls that ball in, into play it is, skews off the Tabtor tries to come in and we get a whistle on that play. Here now, in favour of Bangash from the spot. So just milling around on top of that one there. Bella just pushing it back. He's going to tee this one up here now. Oh, good to see coming out of that line out there. Came out at a bit of an angle and top. Very quickly indeed. So play's called. Capella. Capella comes up, just sends the bomb. Ball for Kelly, a little bit wide to his left-hand side. Can he reach out for it? Couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. Near side play there by Laborde. Back onto his stick side. Gets a nice little bit of protection there, and in comes Hyder as well. Is Laborde, and he surfaces up with it once more and fizzes this one out nicely now for Habtor up onto the play, looks for the passing play. There's Hussein going back, Cappy's going back, and also going back onto this one with him there in the middle, is coming down the middle of the field is Thomas. Now working hard, keeping on going, goes with that next shot, couldn't pick it up, nor could the next pair coming in onto it, and we get a whistle on the play. Let's see that pressure to play there. Did Alfie have the right to come in there in front of Habtor? Let us see. You see he's coming over, he's going with the... And Habtor's trying to get onto it and... see what the umpires have to say. But funnily enough... Hello standing. So So there were a couple of fouls that they could have picked up on that one there. Potentially. There could have been the next shot, and then maybe the second player was Cafu coming through. But they're taking the first foul on that one there, which was the ride-off and next shot. Gives that ball a nice ride up, out, over to the Villa side. Couldn't pick it up, could. To get onto it, Polo comes in. He's got Laborde sitting there in behind, so he yields off and leaves it now for Laborde. He goes down the boards with it. First service will be Polo going back onto it, but of course he has his nemesis Hussein there with Capella. Felix goes by himself on the move here now. Felix comes forward once again, keeps his ball moving on the bounce. He sends that one in towards the goal, but it looks like it's just going to go wide. So you might notice here, actually got a bit of a breeze here this afternoon. Quite a stiff breeze actually, and there goes the hoot. 2 goals apiece it is here now. And so we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line before returning for chucker number 3. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Al Abdul Polo Resort and Club in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, for our first match of the afternoon in the Bentley Gold Cup 2024 between Wolves. Goals apiece. And there we have the Polo of Bangash, all the crew down there, plus a few others in support. We have Magdalena, we have back here now into the Capella just quickly adjusting his head check by the looks of things. He's standing martingale and plays cool. So he brings his ball into play, does Alfredo Capella to start chucker number 3. Cafu taps it up forward, up there to his marker, saying goes with a big riding shot up there. On the move here now, it is to that one before it gets to the balls, does so, cuts it in towards the middle of the field, but he can't get onto it, but it's going to be Polo who does. Polo sends the backhand falls and cut out the play beautifully there by Kelly. Kelly wants to take it forward, but Laborde has other ideas. It is going to be Capella to pick up the spoils. Getting out the way there is Polo, and oh, Alfredo Capella gives that ball a ride, but it curls out to the left a little bit here. Here now will be Hussein. Hussein comes onto it, but it's going to be stolen away now by Tomasito. Tomasito up onto this one here now. A little bit of a difference on who has that line, but it's going to be Tomasito on it here. Tomasito there with Polo. Pony just sucking off out of that one there. Polo just has to yield off out the play. Can't make the full shot. Comes in, tries to steal that on the near side. Does. Ooh, just a little bit of a traffic jam there. Tomasito has it. Polo comes in and takes that one. Interesting to see which one was actually the foul on there. To me it looked like almost Tomasito was just yielding off it, not taking the swing, because he knew that Polo was underneath his arm, but he still took it anyway, and then Hussein had a little stab. It was actually, the next play would have been to Bangash, and the result is a penalty 2. A 30-yard penalty here now, undefended, in favour of Bangash. So Polo and his team back behind their line to watch Tomasito come out to the penalty here now. Comes in, drops the mallet down on. Taking Bangash out into the lead. 3 goals it is to Bangash and 2 to Wolves. So, lining up. He wants that one there as Polo comes across in front. We get a whistle on that play. Polo's just thinking, no, how can that possibly be? But let's have a look on the replay. So, he's on Alfie's stick side. So, therefore, the ball be. And it is going to be Alfredo Capella. Capella gives that ball a ride and straight up the. He's going to have to get a move on because it's going all the way, and all the way it goes. A beautiful 5. 2 goals to Wolves. That ball so possibly getting a little bit of a ride from the wind, but still. Alfredo Capella. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Umpire right. Line the 2 teams up and gets that ball into play. Gets stuck at the front here this time. And coming off with this one here first, and it looks like it's Hussein to come away with it. Kelly's trying to get back and he pushes him off wide, out of the way. One forward. He's got Habtor there with him, putting the pressure on. He keeps teasing that one away from him here now, does Capella. He's getting a nice bit of protection there. Penelo's been kept off out of the play. Comes in, takes the hook there from Habtor, does Capella, and looks to come back inside the next 2 players. Just going to have to move out of the way a little bit. There is Penelo wanting to get forward up onto this play. Here now, looking for Tomasito and Laborde coming back. Laborde on this lovely little grey pony of his, and it is Tomasito once again letting this pony run. He's going to cut this one in. No, he keeps it short himself. He went a little bit straight. I think he was looking for a little bit of a cut on that one there, so he's being pushed deeper and deeper into the corner. Show and go. Lovely stick work here there from Tomasito, scoring another outstanding goal there does Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. Beautiful goal there. Fed the ball there from Capella. From the back there, and picks this one up, goes himself. He got pushed a little bit deep down the corner, so he had to come across that back line. A little bit of show and go. I thought he'd actually left it behind, but he reached back through the goals. Taking the score now, it is 5 goals to Bangash and 2 to Wolves. So back on side now, so it is going to be Hussein tries to come forward, gets hooked off out of it, picking it out here now is Kelly, unsighted on the ball, so he takes it forward once more, but Penelo's there in hot pursuit. You have there by Kelly, off the boards it comes, first time play, rattles that one up in towards the middle of the field, trying to pick it up on the near side. Pony helps him out, gets on Comes out the backhand, but it's picked up here by Polo. Polo leaves it now for Hussain. Hussain checks up on the play, settles things down, just stops a little bit of that momentum, and he sends this one up forward here now, this time looking for Laborde, but it's first met there by Kelly. Kelly reciprocates and puts them back to approximately where they were before. So once more, dummies the backhand. There does Hussain, kings it across the field. See if this side of the field is going to be any more favourable to him, and he gets a little bit straight across the field, but in pursuit of him there is Alfredo Capella. Checks. Yields off, leaves it now for Polo. Polo can cancel each other out. Polo comes up with the spoils here, but the ball comes a little bit too far forward there for Polo to get to. And backhand there for Capella. Very well weighted passing play. Has to right in front of the umpires. Cafu thought he was all right. Looked like there might have been a bit of blocking and something going on, was that right? And Ash. Forward. Just go to the third man to see if there were, how many defenders there were still in front of them, to see if they're going to drop this down for penalty 4 or move this even further forward. So the ball's going to be dropped down here now for penalty 4, with in favour of Bangash. We've just seen Alfredo Capella take it from the 5B. So it's only going as far as the penalty 4 here, rather than being marched up any further forward. Three unanswered goals here by Bangash in this chukker. And now Alfredo Capella from the 60-yard line. Alfredo Capella circling around here now on a much more relaxed pony than what Tomasito had for his last penalty. Comes forward up onto this one here. He connects with that one well. Let's see how straight it is. And it looks like the flagman says yes. The umpires say yes. So it's goal number 6 on the board now for Bangash. 6 goals it is. Here. Comes up to it. Comes straight. Comes around. And through the goal it goes. Polo thought it might have gone a little bit wide, but curling back inside the post. So the umpire's giving that goal, and they're back to the middle of the field it is once more. So, into play. Middle of the line now. Looking for it there. It is Laborde. Laborde gets it taken away from there by Kelly. Leaves it now for Tomasito. Tomasito on the ramp. One up. Does so. Double bounces off the ground here now. Does Tomasito. Checks up on the boards. Now for Capella. Capella brings this forward. And it gets stopped, and it's picked up here by Polo. Polo, watch out here now. Who's got the ponies? We know Capella's got a couple of flyers. Polo looking to get this ball moving, but he knows he's got Capella gone up. Who's in there to look after Capella is Hussain, and it's now Tomasito coming back at Polo. Polo going to flick onto his near side, goes with the open cut backhand. Couldn't quite get that one. It's going to be Kelly to clear it out once again here for Bangash. Avoids the hook there from Hussain. Lovely. That one there to Laborde, but it went under his pony and he just interfered with the line of play, and we get a whistle on the play. So watch this here now. Bit too close was Kelly for Laborde to get away with that one there. Front, and Hyder was already up there in front waiting for the big pass. Well positioned as always. move this up to another 60. Going to be into the breeze this time. It's coming from the far right-hand corner as we look at it from the drone. Found up on this one here now. Capella shoots, it's about head height, they try to stop that one and it looks like a deflection's coming onto it and it's gone wide. The score remains the same, 6 goals to 2 it is in chukker number 3, and Laborde cuts this one out wide here now for Pinello. Pinello surfaces with the play, going with it. Capella, and he sends this forward there now, does Pinello. Up now for Habtor comes to the other side of the players. Good play by him, but first onto this one goes, I think it was, and Tomasito's onto that play here now. Tomasito looking to get away there from Habtor. Umpires deeming possibly a little bit of a slash hook possibly on it. Let's see from our replay. You can see he's coming around the corner here now. There he goes, he turns into it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that there will end chukker number 3. So we'll go into the with, after a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
We like to play a very fair game, and we think with the being consistent. We're looking forward to seeing the finals, not just the semi-finals. No, this year is totally different in the discipline and the commitment of each player, especially myself. Since Nico, the coach, moved the team, that is a big factor. So there's a lot of difference with being a combined. I stick and ball maybe 3-4 times more than I stick and ball with last year or the years before. Another day, we have dinner. Even if we're bored of each other, we have to sit down. We don't have a choice. Everyone needs to sit down, joke at just to get everything correct for the next game. Let's start off with the first match we played against UAE, which was in the Silver Cup. And I remember exactly that I fouled around twice, 2 times I fouled, and that was due to not sticking to the strategy. So we were ahead by 4 goals in the third, to the end of third, to the beginning of fourth chukker. And then because of the fouls and due to our mistake, we lost it. The second game we played against UAE, we lost it fair. And this game was a lucky charm. They always say the third one's a charm. And we won fair and square with this one. Maybe the toughest team we've ever played this season. And I'm pretty sure the team, the UAE, knows that we don't have issue with horses this season. Everyone is technically maneuvering in every single game. Every stream Polo Line sends us, we watch in detail. We take a video of the fouls we believe is not a fouls. We explain everything. Everyone's very self-critical, which is the best thing. And yeah, everyone's looking forward to reaching the final and celebrating very hard. This is what we're looking forward to, and yeah, may the best man win.
At Clutie, crafting perfection is an art. Every product is a masterpiece, meticulously created with German journey from concept to creation. Impeccable finishes, enduring elegance. Our products redefine functionality of water.
Come on, dance with it, come on, rock with it, come on, move with it, come on, rock with it, come on, rock with it, come on, wiggle with it, what up, stop dance down. Dance with it, come on, rock with it, come on, move with it, come on, wiggle with it, what up, dance.
So welcome back here now, ladies and gentlemen, to Al Abtor in the Bentley Gold Cup 2024. I will quickly go to a few stats for you out there, with the score being 2-6 it is. Field goals, the 1 from Wolves, the 2 from Bangash. Bangash have won 4 of the throw-ins and 4 throw-ins for the Wolves. There's a big tale to be told. 1 from 1 penalty there from Wolves and 4 from 5 from Bangash. And a yellow card apiece. So, let's see what the umpires blew the last whistle for. But in the meantime, we'll go to the chukker by chukker. At the end of chukker number 1, it was 1 goal to Wolves and 0 to Bangash. After chukker 2, it was 2 apiece, but a great strong chukker there by Bangash. 2 goals at the end of chukker number 3 for Wolves, unable to score in that chukker. To 6 goals and 2 it was. Footed by Wolves. And we'll be starting off here now for a 5B, a midfield penalty in favour of Bangash. So players called. And we have Capella hitting into the wind. Players starting one way, then the other way. Laborde trying to look after Kelly. Gets hold of this one there. Gets half out of the play there by Kelly. Looks to get away, but he gets taken away out of it there by Pinello. Laborde sends it up here, up the front door here now, but Capella gets a bit of it, and it spews off out to the side here now for Pinello on an absolute little flyer. Pinello coming forward here. Hyder coming back with him too, but Pinello breezes past everybody. Pinello, oh, and he couldn't take it any further, but he's got the support in there behind of Hussein. You see there, just coming in on that one there. Tomasito came onto it, and as he turned, collected a little bit of a technical going on here as well. So there wasn't really an awful lot that was. Looks like we have another. Looks like we've got another yellow card being given out there. Not for the play, but possibly for something that was said there afterwards. For Santi Laborde. So the ball. We teed up here now, where we were just a moment ago there for midfield. So Capella. Tomasito goes on the run. Pinello goes back with him. He sends this one up forward. Of Habtoor, but it's Tomasito gets up onto it. Couldn't get any of that further forward. The pony kicks it and then ends up through the goal. It is. And they're saying there's a foul. They're looking for something out of it. And let's. Going through the goal. I couldn't actually hear. You can see. Kelly was looking for something out of that one there. But no, it looks like so two teams lining in front of us here now. For Baveni bowls that ball in to send it up for Tomasito. Tomasito looking to get up past Laborde. Laborde takes control of it on his near side. Couldn't quite pick that one up. Tomasito half hooked off out of it, but he goes forward once again, gets pushed off out of the play, and the backhand comes in by saying saving the day and closing that back door once more. And it is now going to be Habtoor. Cuts it in towards the middle of the field, tries to get. Well, we can see on the replay here now, Habtoor cuts that one. Cutting across the front there, so we get a whistle on that play, and it's been dropped down here now for a penalty in favour of Bangash. As I said before, both these teams their two previous matches. Bangash looking for a clean slate here, but we've still got a long way to go, and it's Alfredo Capella on the ball. Alfie. Curl to the right, and to the right it goes. Certainly had all the distance. And so the ball now will be placed on the back line for Santiago Laborde to bring into play. Santi taps it forward. Which way's Pinello going? In behind comes Pinello. Laborde. Ball just a little unkind on him there, and he leaves it now for Pinello. Pinello over the top here this time, looking for Habtoor. It comes down, and Habtoor gets hold of that one there, and going back with him is there's going to be Hyder Bangash going back with him on the near out at the side, and it's now out there. Kelly wants this play, does so, picks it up, takes it wide, going back with slips back in between once again, so working hard on it once again. There is Kelly trying to take that away there from Pinello, but in to join the party is Hussein, and Hussein there takes the man away and leaves the ball here now for Pinello, who breaks off the back of the play from the balls, looks up towards the goal and tries to drill that forward, but gets hooked off out of it, and it's Kelly. The better of that one there, and they're over the top of it, and it's now going to be Pinello to take it, turn it, stop it, come inside, looks for a gap, does so, checks up once more, wants to become between the players, does so, sends it out here now to get that up to Laborde, just full. It's going to be Kelly, picks it up, takes it forward, sends the backhand first onto it, though it's going to be Capella, and open up with the next shot. Here comes Pinello. Pinello's next shot through the goal, a beautiful acute angle next shot there by goals. 7 goals to Bangash. We're about halfway through. Chucking up. into play. Into play it is. Out the back of the line out. Sends that forward, does Felix Hussein. Felix takes it forward short there. Couldn't flip the next one up. Kelly gets in and just turns it. Up the man, takes the ball onto his near side. Ball just comes out to the side slightly. Hussein looking to come onto that one there in front of Capella. Capella has to yield off it. Hussein comes forward once again and we get a whistle on the play. Let's see where we are. Hussein just comes in and picks that one up. You've got two white players there to his left. Was Capella infringing that right of way? So it looks like we're going to get a penalty here now in favour of Wolves. They've been a little bit quiet on the score sheet as of late, and the ball gets in favour of Dubai Wolves by Cafu. We teed up by Pinello. There's Bangash retired back behind their line. Banker. Pony coming around. And straight through the goals it is for Banker. Goals to Bangash here in chucker number 4. Back to the middle of the field. In front of us here at Polo line after that lovely penalty by Banker Pinot. Beautifully there. Looks a vague resemblance of a gap there, does the umpire? Play. Off the line it comes here. Looking for that one there was Tomasito. It's taken there by Laborde. Laborde puts it. Capella, who takes it away here now. Capella faces himself up, avoids attacking the interception there from Pinello for Tomasito to pick up here now. Tomasito takes it forward, Hussein. And he flicks it nicely there for Kelly, but Hussein covers the back door. Down once more, but he fizzes that one up forward. But who's back there in defence once again? A nice play there by Haider Bangash. The play half gets intercepted, but now it is going to be Tomasito once more turning round onto this play. Trying to get away there. For the pass here from Pinello. Pinello's pass fell there for Laborde. Laborde up under the neck. That one in, lovely play, quick thinking there by Polo away from Cappy. Underneath the neck he goes here now, trying to fizz that one in there for Habtor, just falls a little bit short, he couldn't get onto it, but it's going to away there from Pinello. Capella opens that shoulder up and leans into that one there, but the ball falls a little bit Hussein falls forward here once again. Hussein sends the attack forward once more. Backhand comes in by Kelly, changing the direction of play, and we get a whistle on the play. Oh, let's have a little look at that replay there. Who was on that line? Forward on it. Backhand comes in. And Haider was trying to turn onto it as well, it looked like. I'm not quite sure what the umpires, they might have been able to see something on the line which happened just before that, after the backhand was taken. And in fact, the result of that one there is a broken ball. So the two teams will line up here from the inside out on Matthias Baveni. Ball into play. Out it comes. Cappy just collides there with Pinello. Comes Pinello unperturbed by this here now. Pony running like an absolute champion. Head down, well balanced. Couldn't pick up the next play, but Tomasito comes in on the near side and picks this one away. Turns away here. Tomasito coming in to help. There is Kelly. Kelly trying to spoil the play, but it had been taken away from Tomasito. At this point, he's coming to try and clear a bit of space, and Laborde comes forward with it here. aloft and through the goal it is for Santiago Laborde, making it 5 goals it is now to Wolves. 7 goals to Bangash. They've come back strong here in this chukker. They've had 3 and the hooter goes, ladies and gentlemen. That there will end chukker number 4. So we'll go into chukker number 5 with the score being 5 goals to Dubai Wolves by Cafu, 7 for Bangash. But in the meantime, whilst the players change, we'll go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Polo Line viewers. And we'll start the 5th and possibly final chukker here now. So, chukker by chukker. 1-0 to Wolves at the end of chukker number 1. 2 apiece at chukker number 2. 6-2 it was after chukker number 3. But a strong chukker here now by Wolves in chukker number 4, bringing the score back 5 goals to 7. So they whittled that margin down well. So just like afternoon, and a hi there to Steve Thompson, who's watching here this afternoon. Laval, hello guys. Ahmed from Brunei. Good to see, and good afternoon to Abu Bakr Jarin, and the ball's back into play again, but I'll just say Sebastian is also, and we get a whistle on that play. And the umpire's just dropping a ball down here now for Bangash. Just to like to mention to those here in the picnic area, there are some free pony rides for small people if their parents would like to bring them along, just by us here at the commentary stand. Look around up onto this one here now. Abtor, so not taking any chances, standing about the 30-yard line. And Capella up onto this one here now. Gives that ball a ride, not too high, but it's out there this time towards the right-hand side. The ball there being pursued by Kelly. Kelly there in behind, turns away from Kelly, and Kelly pushing and shoving, looking to try and get this play here now, but Laborde is well in control of it. Laborde strong and solid at the back as always. Sends the backhand in towards the middle of the field, gets cut out the play and takes the line here now, does Kelly. Tries to come on to that one there. Was Capella on that line behind him? He believes it was. They're going forward. Let's see on the replay here now. The hook comes in. Umpires decide, and it looks like they're moving forward for a short penalty here in favour of Bangash. So the ball's being teed up there this time by Tomasito. This lovely little grey out of. So for the penalty 2 here now for Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. Tomasito comes up to this one, just struts that one straight through, giving himself a little bit more to Wolves. And just over 6 minutes to play here in chucker number 5. Is lining up now on umpire Matthias Baveni. Ball into play, front of the line out. Cafu just lost sight of that one there. Trying to find the ball, but it comes away with it is Polo. Polo there meeting Capella. Capella goes back with the saying. In comes Kelly. Dawdled a little bit with it, but it's left here now for Laborde. Laborde comes forward, brings it forward. Does he make a show and go? No, the backhand comes. Things up here now for the Wolves once more. Comes back round onto it. Takes space. Pushes out wide here now. Looks up towards that goal and sends that one goalward bound. Goalward bound it is, but out to the right hand side it goes. Gash is in possession of the play of Alfredo Capella and his maroon helmet there. About to bring this one into play. Cappy taps it forward here now. Goes with a big cut shot, wides that one out here now. Mark Well goes with the first time play, looking to bounce this one off these boards. Picks that one up beautifully, judged that to perfection, but it's only as far as Pinello at the back. He's unleashed Kelly. Kelly on the go here now. Kelly, he's a bit past goal. He's looking to cut this one in. He checks up and settles himself onto it once more and comes forward again. Puts the man onto it and tries to chop. Kelly make it 9 goals it is to Bangash, capitalising on the opportunity he gets, does Faku Kelly, and through the goal it is. For another goal there by Faku Kelly. So back to the middle of the field it is with the score. 9 goals to Bangash, 5 to Wolves and 4 minutes to play. In chucker number 5, ball into play. In the middle of the line now it is. Laborde sends it forward, but Tomasito surfaces with it first. Tomasito opens that arm and sends that one, cuts it a little bit out towards the right hand side and falls a bit short there of Hyder, and the backhand is opened up once again here by Pinello. Pinello's backhand falls for Capella. And the near side play is then picked up, but we get a little bit of a lot of exuberance from the Wolves player with the swing of their mallets. Let's have a little look at the replay. Capella comes in with that backhand. And so I'll leave that once more to the umpires. So players are off, quickly changing. And Capella's just scooching up the top end, looking for a change. And it looks like actually the umpires. And there's Hyder. He's just had a quick change and coming back onto the field. Not sure if I've seen old Balthazar this afternoon. Maybe he's keeping him in the bank for the next match. Ball now has just been dropped down for a penalty in favour of Dubai Wolves by Cafu. On the 40-yard line, Cafu having crossed from one side to the other. So it will be Benka Pinello on the play here now. Benka. Circles round, up onto the ball. Just having to straighten that pony up. He strikes, he shoots, it's high, and it's through the goal. It is ever safe in the hands of Benka Pinello for to them, and 9 to Bangash. So back to the middle of the field once more. You can see on the scoreboard there on the umpire Matthias. Just indicating he wants just a vague semblance of a gap, and there it is, it goes into the play. And coming away with it is going to be Alfredo Capella. Sends this one up forward, but the first man to serve opens up the backhand, cuts this one out wide. Pinello looking to come off onto this one on the near side. Does, picks it up, keeps it nice and straight. Comes off the boards, and it looks like Kelly's going to pick up the spoils here now. Kelly comes forward here again, flicks it out, looking there for Tomasito, but Hussein comes in near side, stick side, out towards the far side. Going there with him, shadowing. First time play, sends it back in towards the middle of the field, looking for the ball there, who has to correct and change his. A little bit of momentum lost there, but a lovely shot up the front door there by Laborde, trying to get onto it with was Hussein, and the ball. Lovely play there by Santiago Laborde, well-timed pass up the front door, and it was Felix Hussein at the end of that one there and putting it through the cash, and 2 minutes left to play. So the ball bowled into play at number 2's, but Alfie wants a bit of it there, but Hussein comes in, gets a bump and a ride off there by Capella. Capella it too, but the ball's left, and coming to recover it once again here is Pinello, and Pinello turns and faces into attack once more. It is Benjamin Pinello. Saying looks like he might get to that first. He doesn't, gets hooked off out of it by Tomasito. It's now left here for the ball. He goes a little bit wide with it. He gets a bit of helping hand there from Pinello and just walks this one all the way home, making it 8 goals to 9 and a minute left to play. So back to the middle of the field it is. There is time. Who's going to come out with this line out? Most important line out. And the teams back to the middle of the field it is once more for umpire Matthias to bowl it into play. So the ball into play in the front of the line out. This one gets caught, but coming away is Tomasito. Tomasito with the spoils. Tomasito out into some open space here, cuts that one out wide. Going back with him though is Pinello. Pinello pushes him wide and picks up the right to the play. Takes it forward. Oh yes he does. Forward once again, he's got to unload this one if he can. He decides to opt to run this one himself. He's on the move here is Benka Pinello. Pinello going forward towards the goal. He's a little cut shot back in towards the middle of the goal mouth it is. Who's first onto it, and it is once again Tomasito Fernandez Llorente clearing. He comes here, straightens it up. The players are looking for something out of that one there, and the hooter goes, and that there will end the match, ladies and gentlemen, with the final score. But running out the winners is Bangash by Dobson and Horrell. So a very happy camping. Thanking each other. Some of the players thought they had the line to that one there as Tomasito came onto it, but just all two a little bit optimistic and a bit. We'll leave the field of play and say thank you very much indeed to the umpires and to their and to their opposition. And our chucker by chucker, 1 goal at the end of chucker number 1 in favour of Wolves. At the end of chucker number 2, all even Stevens, 2 goal apiece by Bangash, with the score being 2 goals for Wolves and 4 unanswered goals for Bangash, making it 6 goals to 2. And the end of chucker number 4, 7 to 5. And at the end of chucker number 5, at the end of the match, running out the winners for Bangash, 9 goals to 8. So nearly had their opportunity there to get that one there, but just went a little wide at the last minute. Extra 30 seconds and possibly golden goal. And so we have a few of the highlights here of these goals just yielding off. It was Habtor leaving it for Polo, realizing that he had the better play and the easier play. And now we have on the near side under the goal there, way in front of Polo. Lovely goal there by Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. And here we have Kappa, the big 5B coming. The goal, Santi was going back, but it was just too much on it there from the big man. And here we have the next goal here. This was actually Kelly. The goals, I said thank you very much indeed. Beautiful capitalising on the opportunity there, did Faku Kelly as always. You see a very happy camp there of Bangash for our Polo Line viewers. With Marco Vagacha. Big congratulations for everybody out there on the field and in the pony. And a very happy camp indeed. Marina saying congratulations to Cafu. And there's Alfie Capella out to quite rightly so. 5 by Wolves, 4 by Bangash. Throw-ins, 7 to 10. Bangash managing to control story in this match on the stats. 13 by 3 from Wolves and 5 from 6 from Bangash. No corners. So, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, we'll be shutting down the transmission, but at 4 o'clock we'll be looking to have our second match, which is a vital match indeed. That is between UAE and Habtor Polo. Both teams having 1 win, 1 loss. So the winner will go straight through, and the loser of this will possibly have to have penalties against Gantu who are in the same position. So we look forward to you tuning in at 4 o'clock Dubai time.